Hello, welcome to fourth quarter, everybody. Well, fourth quarter, and also the first day of Customer Service Week. Customer Service Week this year is not only going to be a celebration of all the fantastic, outstanding, amazing customer service everybody does in the company, from the people taking the phone calls to the people making the phone calls to the people setting up the ads to the people in front of customers providing service, and all the way through to the finish line. Remember what I said? There are only two roles in a company. There is the customer facing role and the customer affecting role. Which one are you? Are you face to face or voice to voice with the customer? Or are you in the background making it possible for the people in front of the customer to do the best they can? So, in any event, this week is for you. Anybody who has anything to do with a customer whatsoever. And oh, jolly gee whiz, that's everybody. So, without further ado, I'm going to introduce a framework for this. Here is the Customer Service Week Team Service 2013. But I'm going to do one thing different here. We are going to be introducing something called HeroCX. HeroCX. What does CX stand for? Customer experience. What does the H stand for? We'll get into it. So, in the current landscape of the trades industry, which is us, right? Customer experience, or that's red CX you see on the screen, has emerged as a key differentiator. And it's time for us to harness this power for our advantage. We introduce to you HeroCX. H stands for helpfulness, E stands for exceeding expectations, R stands for respect, and O for ownership. This framework will not only enhance our customer interactions, but also bolster our bottom line. So why does HeroCX matter in the trades industry? Well, it's differentiation in a crowded market. In the trades, customers often struggle to distinguish between service providers. HeroCX sets us apart as a company that cares deeply about our customers' needs and satisfaction. Customer loyalty and referrals. That's the next reason it matters. Exceptional CX creates loyal customers who not only return for future services, but also become enthusiastic advocates who refer us to others. Third reason it matters, because reduced churn and cost savings. Satisfied customers are less likely to switch to competitors, reducing customer churn. Moreover, a focus on CX can lead to cost savings through improved operational efficiency and fewer service-related issues. And according to Bain and Associates, they're this big company out there that does this kind of thing, a 2% increase in customer retention has the same effect as 10% of cost cutting. So there you go. There you go. So let's talk about the framework, and then each day this week we'll break it down into one. So tomorrow will be H, next day will be E, and so on and so forth. But H stands for helpfulness. Helpfulness is going above and beyond. We will proactively identify customer needs and offer solutions. Our staff will be trained to provide exceptional assistance, ensuring customers feel valued and supported. E, exceed expectations. Surpassing customer demands. We will consistently deliver service that exceeds customer expectations. Going the extra mile will be our norm, delighting customers and fostering loyalty. R is respect. Courteous and respectful interactions. Every customer will be treated with the utmost respect and courtesy. They will be treated like royalty in their own homes or on their own phone lines. Respect builds trust, loyalty, and a positive brand image. O is for ownership, taking responsibility for success. Mistakes are opportunities to showcase our commitment to customer satisfaction. We will own up to issues, resolve them swiftly, and ensure customers are delighted by the resolution. Not only will their complaints be resolved, we will restore confidence in our brand with that customer. So, HeroCX on the bottom line. We all know about the bottom line and how important it is. Here is why this is so important to the bottom line. Let's put everything on the screen. There we go. Revenue growth. That's number one. Satisfied customers spend more, leading to an increase in average transaction values or average ticket sales. Customer retention. High quality CX reduces churn, preserving a valuable customer base. Operational efficiency. Fewer service issues mean lower operational costs and higher profitability. Referrals and word of mouth. Delighted customers become brand ambassadors, attracting new business. So the proposal is clear. By adopting HeroCX framework, we position Rooter Hero Plumbing and Air as a customer-centric organization committed to providing unparalleled service. This investment in CX will yield a strong return, driving revenue growth, customer loyalty, and operational efficiency. It's an opportunity to not only meet customers' expectations, but to exceed them, securing our place as a leader in the trades industry. So, we are going to do a phased implementation, beginning with a comprehensive staff training and the integration of HeroCX into our daily operations. Customer Service Week is step one, where we introduce the framework. Let's embark on this journey together, where with each interaction with our customers is an opportunity to showcase our commitment to helpfulness, exceeding expectations, respect, and ownership. More coming soon. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Good morning, heroes, and welcome to day 2 of Customer Service Week 2023. Today, we're diving deep into the H of HeroCX, helpfulness. This isn't your grandma's customer service. It's a game changer that's going to turn you into customer service superheroes. You see, in the world of plumbing and HVAC service and repair, which is exactly what we do, the game is tough. Competition is fierce, and guess what? We're not just playing to survive, we're playing to dominate. And the key to that domination is being helpful as heck. Now, I get it, because I've been in this space for a while. We're in an industry where folks only think about us when things go south in their homes. But that's where we come in. We've got the power to turn those crises into customer love stories. Let me tell you, if a customer calls in with a plumbing disaster, we don't just fix it. We save the day. Be their hero. Be the reason they can sleep at night instead of dealing with a leaky mess. You know what? It builds loyalty. It builds trust. It builds a fan base that won't shut up about how awesome we are. If you're on the phones, the best way to help out someone with a plumbing issue is to put them on the schedule. If you're out to a home, the best way to help them out is to fix their issue. And maybe let them know about any other issues they may have in the future. So, we don't just wait for problems to land in our lap. We anticipate them. We're going to be mind readers. If you're a dispatcher, don't just send a technician. Send a tech armed with solutions. If you're a service technician or a service hero, don't just fix what's broken. Look for what might break next and stop it in its tracks. That's the stuff that makes customers not just like us, but love us. It's how we stand out in the sea of competition. So, here's the challenge for today to every customer service rep, every dispatcher, and every service hero out there. How can you be more helpful? How can you elevate your game, take your service to the next level, and create customers for life? In plumbing and HVAC, helpfulness isn't just an option, it's a superpower. It's how we win the game, crush the competition, and make Rooter Hero Plumbing and Air a household name. So, thank you for listening. Let's go out there, be helpful as heck, and change the game. It's your time to shine. Now let's go out there and be heroes. Good morning, heroes. Welcome to the third day of Customer Service Week. That's right, it's Wednesday, the 4th of October. So, today we're going to dive into the E of the HeroCX framework. Exceed expectations. This is where the magic happens, where we turn everyday customer interactions into unforgettable moments that'll have people talking about Rooter Hero Plumbing and Air for years to come. Now, in this life, in this world, expectations for HVAC service repair, plumbing service and repair, expectations can be a little bit low. There are other companies that gave the industry a very bad rep. But as it stands, people expect us to fix their problems and that's it. Well, guess what? We're not in the business of meeting expectations. We're in the business of blowing those expectations out of the water. In this industry, we're often seen as the unsung heroes. We show up when things go wrong and we fix them. Period. But today, I want to challenge you to be more than heroes. I want you to be legends. Exceeding expectations isn't about doing the bare minimum. It's about doing more, doing it better, and doing it with a smile. It's about making every customer interaction a memorable experience. When they expect a technician, send a technician who's not just knowledgeable, but also a fantastic communicator. Surprise them with exceptional service that makes them say, "Wow, I didn't expect that." See, it's not just about fixing pipes or HVAC systems. It's about fixing problems people didn't even know they had. It's about being the solution to issues they haven't discovered yet. That's how you create lifelong customers. So, here's the deal. If a customer expects a regular service call, why not throw in a little extra? Leave their place cleaner than when you found it. If there's trash cans out on the curb because trash day just happened, bring the trash cans in. Offer to get them coffee. Things like that. Offer them tips to keep their systems running smoothly. Send a thank you note after the service. These small gestures all add up to a massive impact. So, here's my challenge to every customer service rep, dispatcher, service hero out there. How can you exceed expectations? How can you take what's ordinary and make it extraordinary? How can you surprise and delight our customers? In plumbing and HVAC service and repair, exceeding expectations isn't just a bonus. It's a secret weapon. It's how we create customers who are not just satisfied but absolutely thrilled with what we do. It's how we turn one-time jobs into lifelong relationships. So, thank you guys. Thank you for tuning into this. Let's get out there. Let's exceed expectations like it's our religion and make Rooter Hero Plumbing and Air the legend in the industry. It's your time to shine. Now go out and be heroes, exceeding expectations every step of the way. Thanks. Hey, good morning. Welcome to the 4th day of Customer Service Week. So, I know today's supposed to be wear your football team stuff day, but I don't have any football shirts. And the only thing even remotely related to it is wrestling shirts. So, there we go. Today, heroes, we are going to be doing a deep dive into R, the R of HeroCX. And what is R? If you remember the video from day 1 of Customer Service Week, then you'll know that R stands for respect. RESPECT. Find out what it means to me. Now, respect. It's not just a word. It's a fundamental principle that shapes the way we do business at Rooter Hero Plumbing and Air. Respect is in our core company values. It's part of values first. Now, R on our core company values, respect, we always pay attention to our image and look, act, and speak professionally with all we come in contact with. There we go. Now, respect isn't something we give only when it's easy. It's easy to give respect when the going is easy, right? But it has to be one of our guiding lights regardless of the situation. Now, in our line of work, in this industry, we're not dealing a lot of the times with people that are in a calm, collected state of mind. They're not calling us to chat. They're calling us because they have an issue going on in their home. So, a lot of the times people are calling in panic mode because unlike other things in life, nobody really pays attention to their plumbing or their HVAC systems until something goes wrong, right? You don't really think about your pipes until your pipes don't work. So you don't go around the house saying, "I've got a bunch of nice pipes here." Ah, yes, they are working perfectly well. No, they don't even think about it. And why should they? But also, when we go out to people's homes, these people are facing one of our lives' most stressful situations. And in those moments, how we treat our customers matters more than ever. It can be the difference between a one-time job and a customer for life. In plumbing and HVAC service and repair, customers often feel vulnerable when they call us. They're inviting us into their homes during emergencies, and they're looking for expertise, professionalism, and respect. Our job is not just to fix pipes and systems, it's to ease their worries and earn their trust. Respect isn't just a courtesy, it's an absolute necessity. It means treating every customer as if they were our own family. It means treating every customer like they are royalty in their own homes and on their own phone lines. It means showing empathy, active listening, and understanding, even when faced with challenging situations. No matter how challenging that situation is, whether it's a frantic homeowner in the middle of a plumbing crisis or a frustrated customer with service issues, we must rise above it all and respond with respect and courtesy. It's not about ego or pride, it's about professionalism and integrity. That's another one of those things that are on our values first, core company values. Here's what respect looks like in action. It's arriving on time. It's listening more than you speak. It's explaining complex issues in a way that's easy to understand, and it's ensuring that the customer feels heard and valued. So, here's my challenge to every service rep, dispatcher, and service technician today. How can you demonstrate respect and courtesy regardless of the situation? How can you turn even the most challenging moments into opportunities to earn respect and trust? In this industry, respect isn't just a nice to have. It's the foundation upon which we build our reputation. It's how we create customers who not only rely on us, but respect us as experts and professionals. So, thank you guys for tuning in to day 4 of Customer Service Week. Now let's get out there, treat every customer with unwavering respect and courtesy, and make Rooter Hero Plumbing and Air the symbol of trust and professionalism in the industry. It's your time to shine. Now go out there, heroes, showing respect in every interaction, no matter the situation. Bye. Hey, good morning. Welcome to the 5th day of Customer Service Week. So far, we've covered the H, the E, and the R. But we can't just leave it at her. We have to go all the way and add in the O to make a complete hero framework. And what is O in this? If you remember from the beginning, it's ownership. That's right, ownership. And if you've ever read the book Extreme Ownership by Jocko Willink, you have an idea of what we're going to talk about today. So, ownership is not just a word. It is a mindset. It's a commitment that defines who we are at Rooter Hero Plumbing and Air. Ownership means taking responsibility, not just for our successes, but for any mistakes or issues that may arise and making it right quickly. In this company, in this industry, in our lives, there's no room for passing the buck. When a customer calls us, they expect results, and they expect them fast. But here's the secret. When we take ownership of the situation, when we embrace responsibility, we have the power to turn even the toughest challenges into opportunities for greatness. In this world, mistakes happen, problems arise. It's the nature of the game. But how we respond to those challenges is what sets us apart. It's what transforms an unhappy customer into a loyal advocate. When a customer complains, it is not enough to resolve the complaint. We have to restore that customer's confidence in the brand. Taking ownership is part of that. Ownership isn't just about saying, I messed up. It's about taking action to make things right and doing it with a sense of urgency. It's about admitting when we've fallen short and then going above and beyond to fix it. When we take ownership, we're not just solving problems, we're building trust. We're showing our customers that we care, that we're here for them, and that we're willing to do whatever it takes to make it right. Here's what taking ownership looks like in action. It's admitting mistakes honestly and transparently. It's immediately working on solutions instead of finger pointing. It's following up to ensure the customer is satisfied with the resolution and that they'd use us again. It's about not just meeting expectations, but exceeding them. There we go, tying it back into the E portion. So, here's my challenge to every person in the organization. How can you embrace ownership in your role? How can you take responsibility for any issue that may arise and make it right quickly? How can you turn challenges into opportunities for customer loyalty? To help illustrate the point, I'm going to pass the baton over to my good friend James Dodkins, who coincidentally owes me a beer. So,
I think we need to think a little bit more like this in business. Now, to help us think about this in a different way, I'm going to tell you a little story now about beer. So, imagine you are in a bar and you're walking through the bar and somebody's holding 4 beers and you bump into them and they spill the beers. There are 4 ways in which you can go about reacting to that situation. Number 1, you go and hope they don't come after you. And most of the time they won't come after you and you're here in the corner going, I got away with it. Problem is, that person's now telling everyone else in the bar what a jerk you are. Remember that first impression stuff from earlier? Number 2, you run away, but they do come after you and they tap you on the shoulder and you turn around and go, actually, when you entered the bar, you agreed to a set of terms and conditions whereby if the bar was over an 80% occupancy, beer spillage was a possibility. And either way, you were carrying over the recommended load limit of 2 beers at 4 beers. So any drink replacement liability falls on your shoulders. Thank you, bye. Now he really thinks you're a jerk and might threaten to punch you in the face. Number 3, after he's threatened to punch you in the face, you go, okay, sorry, I'll replace the beers begrudgingly. That's kind of what we do most often in business. You know, customers will complain and then we'll begrudgingly put it right. They still think you're jerks. Or number 4, which is the way we would most likely act in real life, but least likely act in business, we would immediately turn around, apologise, and replace the beers without them having to ask. Okay? So here's a handy little framework that you can think of to start doing this in your business. Identify, monitor, communicate, compensate. Identify the things in your experience that cause dissatisfaction. You probably have already got this data. Monitor the experience in the experience to notice when these things happen. When you notice one of these things has happened, communicate to the customer that you know something has gone wrong. Don't wait for the complaint. And then put it right. Compensate in some way. And it doesn't have to be a monetary compensation, but some sort of gesture goes a long way towards changing how a customer feels about what has happened. Now look, if you only take one thing away from this talk, it should be this. Only 4% of dissatisfied customers will complain. The rest will vote with their feet. So if you are only putting problems right for that 4%, you are missing a massive opportunity. We should be working to be far more proactive when it comes to this. So my recommendation here is don't wait for the complaint. Fix the experience in the experience.
There we go. Thank you, James. Appreciate that. So, in the plumbing and HVAC service and repair industry at Rooter Hero Plumbing and Air, in particular, ownership isn't just a responsibility. It's a superpower. It's how we transform setbacks into comebacks, problems into solutions, and dissatisfied customers into our biggest fans. So, with that said, thank you for listening. Now, let's go out there, take ownership of our actions, and make Rooter Hero Plumbing and Air the epitome of accountability and customer satisfaction in the industry, in the world. It's your time to shine. Now go out there, heroes, and embrace ownership and the entire HeroCX framework in every interaction. Happy Customer Service Week.